Welcome everybody to a quick story time coming to you today from Ed's studio. I wanted to share this with you because I'm kind of in the process of transition in our careers right now. For a long time, we've done a lot of brand story videos and videos that are kind of focused on telling why your clients love you, why you love your clients, and answering the most important question: why should your clients work with you? That process and experience has been incredibly valuable to the advisors that we make these videos for, and helping them to establish their brand credibility at a higher level than other advisors who are not using social media or taking advantage of video media, which is the most popular form of communication currently on the planet. A big part of the experience of being a wealth management advisor used to be the website, right? And we spend a lot of time perfecting the website and making the website very useful to the client so that they spend a lot of time on it. And what we've noticed more and more over time is that regardless of what you do, a lot of that user time on the website has just been going down. And a big reason for that decrease is, it's the lack of novelty in the experience, right? I think everybody is used to having websites that we go to check on things and look up people and see about credibility and credentials. But those things are becoming less important now in an era where it feels like I can meet anybody in the world without having to leave my house, right? And if I'm going to take time out of my day, out of my life to research a person, I want to find that person on my terms. And a lot of times the way that manifests itself is in searching through social media, places where you feel more comfortable because you spend more time hanging out there, right? You go to a website and you understand it's a crafted experience. People want you to be on that website doing specific things, but social media is a tailored experience, right? One is crafted, right? We want to make the client feel a certain way. One is tailored, which allows the client to kind of do what they do and feel how they want to feel, right? And so through social media, they're looking up your LinkedIn. They are maybe checking out your Facebook or your Twitter, or nowadays, probably Instagram is one of the most popular for people in that millennial and, maybe Gen Z phase. Even TikTok, I got to tell you, it's not uncommon to see a lot of advisors on TikTok if their compliance allows it. And the reason why people are seeking out those platforms instead of making videos for their website is twofold. The first, as I said, just the website's not getting as many views. It doesn't see the same traffic. And secondly, the brand story video just is not as valuable as it used to be. The more valuable thing that we're seeing for clients nowadays is building that personal brand, letting your clients in on the experience of what it is to know you and to hang out with you, right? This is a relationships business. We're fond of saying, we say it probably in every video. And in the relationship, it's more about that one-on-one experience. We have spent a lot of time building these enduring firms and trying to let people know about the grandiose nature of our teams. But at the end of the day, that team really only serves to help supplement the credibility of this relationship I'm building with this one person. A lot of advisors tell the stories about being with clients on their worst days, right? And when you're with a client on their worst day, it's not your firm, right? It's you that's with them on their worst day. So the value of building your team brand is not as important as the value you'll find in building your personal brand through social media nowadays. So one of the things that we are doing to help people build personal brand is podcasting. And a big reason why podcasting works so well with helping people build personal brand is because of the amount of content required to build personal brand. If you look at some of the most successful personal brand channels on YouTube now, like take Mr. Beast just because he's a name that everybody can readily associate with. The amount of content that Mr. Beast channel created regularly to start his channel was massive. And you think about like the requirements of posting every day 2 to 3 minute videos, the amount of time that takes from a team is substantial. The time that it takes from that individual is substantial, but can be compartmentalized in such a way that it's just done as like another business day. So when you're building your personal brand, you need to build up a ton of content, right? And a lot of people choose to do like a full day of batch capture, right? So I'll just start making videos at 8 a.m. and I'll go until 5 p.m. And then hopefully at the end of the day, I'll have 4 or 5 videos that my team can edit up. Well, conversely, in a podcast, all I have to do is have an hour-long, 45-minute-long conversation with another individual. And that conversation can be chopped up into several different short videos. Notwithstanding, you have that long-form video to be able to build all of that content around. So you're releasing one long-form video a week, and then you'll release 5 or 6 short-form content videos a week. And you're doing that all off of just one conversation a week. This is the reason why podcasting has become the go-to option for people who are trying to build up that personal brand and stack a lot of content, is just because the ease in which content can be created. If you think about what it takes to build your brand with like concept videos, you're talking about needing to script, outline at the very minimum, right? And when you have finished going through all of that, you still need to edit. Whereas all you have to do at the end of a conversation is just edit. Very simple. Personal brand, way more important. Podcasting, probably the best way to get to that personal brand. And then the thing that I want to leave you with finally is quality, right? And consistency. You know, quality, this space that Ed has built here, it's good for his guests to know that he takes podcasting seriously, right? He is able to show up, sit down in this space, and then immediately assume the role of host. It's a very purpose-built space, right? But it's not required. What is required is the consistency. So if all you have is a cell phone, right, and all you're making is cell phone videos, that's not necessarily bad. I mean, it's probably good if you can keep up the requirement of posting regularly, right? So if you're going to make videos on your cell phone, that means you're going to want to stick to making a video every day. Or do a podcast, Zoom, right? Easiest way to do it is just do a Zoom with somebody and then release that Zoom as content later. And then that Zoom video can be cut down several ways as well. I hope this has been helpful to you guys in learning how to create a personal brand for your business, and also in understanding, you know, the future of video and what you can use video for. If you have any questions, I'd love to talk to you more about this. You can reach out to me or Sid Fly, wealthmanagementvideo.com. All right. Thanks a lot, folks. Hope you have a good one.